Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Beth with Create with Beth, and today I'm going to be making a fall card. I've been playing around with Christmas stuff, but it is almost still fall, so we want to get a fall card in there. So this stamp set that I'm going to be using is from Lawn Fawn. It's Hey There, Hay Rides. This is an older one. I think it came out last year or the year before, not really sure. It's really cute. We have a tractor, some little kids that you can put in the back of the wagon, or little farm animals, some pumpkins, corn stalk. It's really cute. I did do a similar card previously with a different Hey There stamp set, but this one is from Lawn Fawn, so we'll be using that. I'm also going to be using the grassy border die from Lawn Fawn, and some paper, 6-inch paper pack from Lawn Fawn called Falling Leaves. We'll be using a couple of these designs as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I have my bits and pieces here for the card, and I have already done the die cutting and coloring and everything ahead of time to try to save time, because I didn't think you wanted to sit and watch me color tediously on this card, and it's my coloring is nothing special anyway. I don't do a whole lot of blending all the time, so it's just basic coloring. So we're starting with a card base of pumpkin pie cardstock from Stampin' Up, and we will fold and crease that. Then we have a piece of that pattern paper. This is 5 1/4 by 4 inches, and we'll go ahead and we're just gonna, mount this to our card base. It is absolutely freezing here this morning. We definitely had a cold night, and there was frost everywhere, and I am really cold right now. I have my sweater on and my she shed, and I turned the heat up, but it hasn't come on yet, so I'm freezing. Okay, there is our first little background. And then we have the grassy border that I cut out of some more of that pattern paper. And I should have trimmed this ahead of time. I'm going to make a mark on here with my bone folder, if I can. And I'm just going to trim that down so that it fits where we want it to. That should work. I love these scene building cards. I'm not always very good at it, but I do like putting them together, and Lawn Fawn is great for scene building if you are into that. I think that's their specialty. Okay, just like that. It's looking cute already. We have a nice fall sky. And then on the inside of the card, I have another piece of that pattern paper. And we're going to go ahead and glue this down to the inside so we can bring those colors in. I think I'm going to, no, I'm going to go right. I'm going to go flush, I guess. I thought about leaving a border, but decided not to. There we go. Okay, and I think we're going to do a little bit of stamping on the inside as well. So let's bring the stamp set back in. And let's see. So I think we're going to do, writing by to say on the front of the card. So I think we'll do have a happy fall on the inside. And let me get out the right block. There we go. And we're going to stamp that, excuse me, in Memento Tuxedo Black ink. just going to go right about there. That looks cute. Clean my stamp off real quick. All right. So there is that. Now we're going to work on, I got some glue on the back of my card here. We're going to work on, excuse me, doing our scene. So I have all the little bits and pieces here that I cut already. I colored with my Spectrum Noir tri-blend markers and die cut them. And now we'll go ahead and start designing our little, let's see, do we want them in, I think I'm going to put the tractor kind of down into the grass. And we'll have our wagon coming from behind, of course. Our little animals sitting inside our wagon. So I know these pieces are going to be flush, so I'm going to go ahead and glue these down right now. We need to put our farmer inside our tractor. So I will do that shortly as well. And we'll just tuck him down into the grass. Whoops. These were really tiny pieces, so I didn't do any blending when I colored because it really didn't make a whole lot of sense to mess around with that when they're so, pieces are so small. I mean, you can if you want to, but I didn't think it was necessary. And a lot of times I like to keep my coloring fairly simple. You don't always have to do a lot of intricate. Oh, and I should have, I need to lift this up a little bit. Should have left a little bit of a gap there. I mean, it's nice if you are super talented at coloring and can do all that ink blending, but you don't have to with these markers. It's still going to look really nice even if you just do a simple coloring. I'm going to bring my pumpkins over here, and do I want them there? Oh wait, let's put our farmer in the tractor first. This guy's super tiny. So we're going to stick him behind the wheel, just like that. And let's see. Trying to decide how I want to do this. All right. I should think about popping some of this up, but I don't know if I'm going to. We will see as we go along here. And then we'll do our pumpkins. We didn't get to the orchard this year. We planned on it, and it just, time has gotten away from us. So we ended up actually going to the grocery store and getting our pumpkins the boring way. Ah, okay, there is our chicken right on top of the tractor hitching a ride. And now I have some bales of hay, and I think I'm going to put them down here at the bottom around our little sign. Put one like this, and one kind of going, leaning against the other one. I think that's looking really cute. Okay, finally I have some little stalks, corn stalks, and I'm going to get my tweezers out here. I'm getting glue all over myself. So we'll put a little bit of glue on our corn stalks. Are they corn stalks? Corn husks? I'm not really sure. Hold that down for a minute. I can remember as a kid, my dad making, what are they called? Are they corn shucks? Whatever. I don't know what they are. He would get the corns all gathered together and make decorations for the fall. It was always really cool. We always had a big, huge garden with lots of corn. And I should have tucked this back there. Let's see. I got ahead of myself gluing this down. See if I can lift it up without doing too much damage. We're going to glue that one there. And I'd like to get another one down here, but I'm not really sure where I can put it. Maybe we'll put one on the inside, because I don't think we can fit that on the front the way we have everything going. So I think we'll go ahead and glue one down here. And let me grab my rag, because I got glue everywhere. And if I don't get rid of it, we're going to end up gluing the card shut, which would not be good. Okay, there's that. That looks so cute. All right, we need to add a sentiment. We have a lot of space over here, so I think we need to fill that in. And I didn't think this through very good, so I'm not sure what I want to do there. I should have picked something out to put in that corner. Let me check real quick. I apologize, guys. Excuse me. I wonder if one of these would fit. This is the Nested Stitched Shapes from scrapbook.com. And I have a little tiny frame here that I think might look cute. Like there. And let's see, what should we cut that from? I think I'm going to cut that from some pumpkin pie cardstock. So let me get some scratch here. And I don't think that's going to fit. Okay. Sorry about that. I did not think ahead to do this. I should have had this all figured out. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and stamp the hey there. Or, I'm sorry, riding by to say, oh wait, that's not going to fit, is it? Oh shoot. Okay, so maybe we will do the hey there. I was going to do a different sentiment, but that is not going to fit in this little bit that we have here. So we may have a change of plans, but that's okay. All right, let's say hey there. And let's see. Do we want to do a heart? There's a little tiny heart in here I'm thinking about adding to our sentiment. Just for added interest. I don't know if we need that or not, but I'm adding it. Now, will this fit? And that's not even going to fit. So, sorry. We have to stamp that again. Okay. I tried. I try to have these cards all planned out for you to save time and not make things tedious. But sometimes it doesn't work, despite my best efforts. So this is one of those times, unfortunately. Okay, and that barely fits. Let's see. Going to have to think of something else. All right, we're going to go with the Spellbinder's Nestabilities and see if this is a better fit, and that is a better fit. Okay. Technical difficulties, guys. I apologize. We'll go ahead and tape this down. So right about like that. Okay, and then let's get out our plates for my little machine here. We have plate 1, plate 2, and then you put your piece to be cut, and then we put our last piece. There we go. Carefully peel the tape off. Okay, we have our little Hey There sentiment piece. And this is going to go right, oh yeah, I like that. This is going to go right there. Now I could pop it up. I'm going to keep it flat. I feel like it might look kind of weird just to have one little thing popped up. We'll hold that down for a minute. So cute. And do we want bling? I can't decide. I don't even know if I have anything that will work in these colors. Let's see. I don't think I have anything. The only thing I would have are these little metallic pearls, which might look okay. If we put, I'm thinking, put 3 here under the sentiment. I don't know if that's straight. Not quite straight. There, I think that looks kind of cute. So there is our card, guys. It's a fun, happy fall scene with a corn, with a wagon ride, hayride, and pumpkins and little critters. And here is the inside again. Awesome. I loved creating this with you. I hope you enjoyed it too. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already and giving me a thumbs up and leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. All right, we'll see you next time, guys. Bye.